Now, if I remember to, I might end up. Yeah, here we are. I might end up cutting out all my mists in that tornado bit. So hopefully I remember to do that, because that's just a lot of stuff. You're about to end the final act. You'll not be able to return to any incomplete boss encounters. Proceed. This refers to the DLC area, which we already have done. The Chosen battles. The Crucible. The Battle of Abraxas. And you basically just, this is the final act. There's no coming back from this point. So, yes. And yes, Fury, you're still beautiful. Just answer her question when she was about to kill Wrath. I do have a few interesting things to explain after the battle with Pride, though. This should be interesting. I'm just curious if there's going to be a cutscene if I can walk up the steps. I get to walk up the steps. Kind of like... I can go back. There's no coming back once you go through this portal. Do you want to go back? Yes. Oh, Pride! I love Pride's design, though.
Confidence suits you. When earned, yes. You are proud. See, I never understood why pride was considered a deadly sin. The power you feel now after having completed an arduous task, isn't it empowering? You've shown great promise, done exceptional work. Don't you deserve something for it?
Perhaps, but not from you.
Before you make a tragic mistake, I'd like to make you an offer. You've seen the world. You've seen the state it's in. You're smart enough to know that someone somewhere has lied to you. There is no plan. There is no balance. It's all lies. But imagine if it were true. Imagine if you and I truly set out to give the world direction, order. Isn't that your true purpose? We could be the force for balance the world deserves. We could be greatness.
At one time, that speech might have worked on me. But that was when I did not understand how ugly pride could be. Thank you for your generous offer, but if this world is to be fixed, neither of us will be the ones to do it.
Good comeback. Back out of the way, back out of the way! You know, the thing about the Seven Sins is that it's okay to be a little bit, you know, greedy, a little bit lustful, gluttonous. Even a little bit of sloth is okay, and a little bit of pride. The reason why they're deadly sins is because you use them in excess, which screws things up. Too much pride and you stop, you know, appreciating things. Too much lust and you're just a little too full of yourself. And stuff like that. So I understand Pride's point, it's just, yeah. I still do love that Pride was once an angel by the looks of it. Oh, I can't attack this. Lovely. No, sorry, lady. Again, I'm not going to holofy on you. Oh, wow. Oh, out of the way, out of the way. Out there. Ouch. That freaking beam. Ow. There we go. What sucks is that sometimes it goes slowly, other times it goes quickly. Gotta get it before it gets over here. There we go.
Did you speak to the Lord of the Hollows? He knew. He too was proud.
Tell me about the Council.
Your so-called masters are infected with pride. They serve no balance. Who do you think released the Seven from our prison? What purpose do we serve without humanity to corrupt? Tell me my words do not ring true. You cannot deny the pride that still resides within you, can you?
Enough empty flattery. Tell me everything.
You already know everything, mistress. The great irony here is that for once, your enemy is right. You should feel pride, but you do not. You only feel fear. Fear that you came this close to greatness, only to fall!
See? Your council betrays you.
Watcher?
Always so pretty. I used to be so jealous of you, sister.
Envy.
No. Was all true!
Yes, all of it. I envy that ignorance. Bliss, is it not?
You know what else I envy? Your power. And thanks to our mutual benefactors, that power is mine!
Pride had it right. The Charred Council set you up. They want us all dead. All seven sins and the horsemen.
No! Oh, but I knew better!
Jealousy smells jealousy. I took the form of a trusted servant, and you, horseman, became both my sword and my shield. With the other sins out of the way, I will destroy the Charred Council once and for all. Only then will the Earth finally be mine.
Pride goeth before the fall. A bit on the nose, but the message is clear.
Quite a twist. But they actually do hint to it quite often throughout the game. So long as you pay attention to it. Like, with Lust. When Lust mentioned that she was going to tell Fury where Envy was, she looked at the Watcher. Like, I know it's you. And there's another big thing that points right at the beginning, which I'll talk about after this cutscene, but it kind of is a little on the nose.
You snore. Maybe it's a broken nose. Well, looks like you've been busy. Doing what, I have no idea, other than getting your ass handed to you.
Who are you, human? To speak to me like this?
Oh, I'm just another refugee, like you. But I am not strong enough to defend the balance. That's your purpose.
I have learned that I am weak.
Well, maybe now you finally understand how all humans feel. Pulled into a war they never asked for. Left to their own devices against forces they cannot possibly understand or effectively fight. All of humanity has been betrayed, and yet they still fight on. What about you?
I strayed from the path. I have been jealous. I have been wrathful. I have been lazy. Worse and more. All the things the seventh sins stand for, and I have paid dearly for it.
So in other words, you have lived.
Yes.
Good then. You're finally alive. And with life, there is always hope.
Hope? I was humbled in my battle with Envy. No doubt she's on her way to destroy the Charred Council, even as we speak. And I remain stranded on Earth, so when you speak of hope, human, I cannot concur. All hope is lost.
No. Haven is built on hope. Come, speak to Ulthane. You'll see.
Okay, so I will explain one of the biggest clues that the Watcher was Envy. And you can go back to the first set, and you can see it for yourself. Now, we don't have it in our inventory anymore, but the Amulet of Sin was here. Now, if you remember what we were told when we got the amulet, it would glow in the presence of a sin and get brighter the closer they are to it. When you first see the creature that has the amulet, it's not glowing at all. Like, it is dormant. Which leaves us to believe, since we know how it works, that amulet, that creature either stole the amulet or was given the amulet by Envy. Ever since that point, the amulet has had a light glow on our hip. Because Envy's always been hiding out in our arm. Like all Watchers do. And it only gets brighter when we get closer to another sin. That's when it starts glowing even more because it's in the presence of two sins. It's a nice little bit of show, don't tell that a lot of people who played this game actually overlooked. A lot of people believe that the twist that the Watcher was Envy came right out of left field, but if you look, they actually hint to it. Even when we go to see Avarice, the Watcher, quote-unquote, is talking about how beautiful art is by humans. She's actually envious of their ability to create. It's a nice little subtle reference. There was one more thing. There's also another thing. When we absorbed the soul of the creature in the beginning of the game, the quote-unquote envy, did you notice anything different about the soul compared to the other sins? Like when envy was using the aim to torture Fury, it was a pale green light color. But all the other sins had a dark, brighter green. That's the soul of a sin. It's another hint, but we don't know this because it's the beginning of the game, so we don't get told this stuff. We don't connect it, and by the time we get to our first sin capture, because it's after... Hold on. We meet Wrath first. We don't get absorbed his soul. We get the our first soul capture is Sloth. So we don't really know how that works, and enough times passed that we forgot the color. It's a nice, again, little subtle reference that a lot of people overlook. And I like it. I love games that do that type of thing. The show don't tell. Can I talk to Volgrim? Let's actually shatter these first, because we're going to be at that point. Because no more soul, there's no more of these we can get. There we go. Alright, let's resupply our health.
Good evening.
This.
Take your time.
These.
An excellent choice.
And let's buy all these.
I knew you couldn't resist. A wise decision.
Alright, with this we should be able to upgrade something to max. I'll buy one of these too.
As you wish.
Alright then.
Do make sure they scream, horseman.
We are all set. Hey, Ulthane, nice altar you made.
Why did they help me?
That's kind of what humans do. And the fact that you sent more than a few survivors our way didn't hurt.
All for naught.
We didn't pull you from the rubble to quit now. Envy holds the power of the Seven. Your betrayal can be seen on your face. Left for dead like some useless, discarded thing. But it is not over.
Here, take it. A gift from the Lord of Hollows. Deserves to be in stronger hands than mine.
You know not what you offer, horseman. You cannot be serious.
It's important. Clearly, I'm not worthy. Don't you want it?
This was not meant for me. The Lord of Hollows knew whom he was choosing. His faith will not be questioned. Not by me, anyway.
What?
This milestone should be acknowledged. If you won't do it, I'll do so for you.
A reflecting pool?
Aye, with a few adjustments. But it's only meant for you. Will only take you to your heart's desire.
I desire only to finish what the Council began.
Find your resolve, horseman. It's all you have now. And it is what you need if you're to stop envy and unseat your former masters.
Alrighty then.
How can a hammer be aiming to lay down a mighty heart tower?
I need pieces, which I think I can get now. I can buy.
Interesting.
Alright, upgrades.
All right. Let's see what I can do for you.
Enoch. When health is full. Okay. Fafnir. I don't know. This is on my glaive, my axe. Introduction. Let's go ahead and just master this.
I didn't think it was possible, but now you're even deadlier.
And I have a 4, which means I can upgrade something on the top row of the 2. That'll do.
I didn't think it was possible, but interesting.
All right. I would end the game here and do this part next time, but all left is the final boss fight and the final cutscene. So let's go. By the way, reflecting pools are basically portals to other worlds. You can look inside and see what's going on there, and then teleport there. We learned about that in Darksiders 2 when Death meets the Archon in Lost Light, if memory serves.
You've been so long watching and judging that you've forgotten how to fight!
Dare attack this holy sanctum?
I do! I dare! Because no one else ever has! And that makes this eve sweet! You haughty sons of whores have had this coming for eons! And you have no one but yourselves to thank for it!
Your lust for power will be your undoing, Envy.
Well, isn't that the pot calling a kettle black? When I'm done here and you're nothing left but pebbles, I will simply wait out the apocalypse and destroy whatever weakened generals remain. The Earth will be mine.
It's over, Envy! You have failed!
Kill her, horseman. We command.
Oh, shut up! You command nothing but my scorn, and you will know my fury soon enough!
Blasphemy! Tread.
Yield or die, Envy!
Seriously?
No, but it was worth a shot.
I love the more than obvious design for Envy 2. She's envious of the Horseman's power, so naturally her form will take that literally. She has Death's mask and his scythe, Strife's pistol or his guns, War's great sword, and Fury's armor, as well as the hood, which is a combination of Strife and Death. It's so obvious that she just really wants to be a horseman. Let's do this. Even some of her abilities seem to be modeled after them.
I do not envy what you're about to be.
See? Like that. That's one of War's abilities. Oh yeah, and since she has control over the 7 deadly sins, we can see their shadow spawn every so often. Ouch. Oh boy. Ow. Ow.
There is nothing that I do.
Ow. Ow. Aha! Dodged all those. Alright, so this is the end of the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the Let's Play. I'll see you guys next week for the next game. Enjoy the final cutscene.
No! It was mine! All of it was mine! I deserved it! I had it! Mine!
For the horsemen!
It would seem you have finally accomplished your task, Fury. Perhaps you should be rewarded. But perhaps not. Envy may have caught us unawares, but we have more than enough power to deal with an insect like you. You have overstepped your bounds, horseman. You shall be punished, along with your brothers, like the impudent child you are.
No! I will not die like this! I will not allow your corruption to spread!
Stop! Where did you get that? Deliver that unto us.
No. No. I don't think it was made for you. Besides, feels pretty good.
Such arrogance! Such gall!
No, that would be pride. This is truth. And the truth is, this can destroy you!
You'll never find out, wretch! Unity is key! If we're to move forward from here, we must move as one!
You won't make it.
The Council!
Enraged. No doubt fueling the attack on Haven in secret. If you have a plan for them... The time is now. Heaven, hell, the Charred Council. They wish to see them annihilated. You know this, but perhaps you don't know the reason. Even before the apocalypse, why were your lives so hard? Because you were created for a great purpose and left unprotected. So those who fear you have set out to destroy you with false promises and wars and sin that they blame on you. They all fear you. That fear can be used against them. Humanity can win this war.
Look around you. This is what's left of humanity, and we are in no shape to fight a war on the scale you suggest.
No. You must hide.
From the eyes of heaven and hell? The Council? That's exactly what must be done. But what humanity needs more than a good hidey-hole is a protector.
A protector?
Let the armies of hell eliminate all that is human. Once and for all, we shall raise this planet. Will buy us the necessary time to shuttle the other humans away.
Away to where?
Not back to the council chamber. What sort of a maker would it be if I built a doorway that only connected two places, huh? Your heart's desire, horseman. Safe place for the poor unwanted.
I don't understand.
Aye. Well, you will. Sadly, you will understand it all as you travel with them.
Me?
They are in need of a protector, and you need a new purpose. Am I wrong?
I vow to use all of the powers in my possession to protect humanity. And one day, we will set things right. Together. Uthane, my brother, War, is an innocent in this drama. If you ever find an opportunity to assist him in any way, I would ask you to do so.
I will.
Thank you, Maker. May our future be one of justice.
Aye. Safe travels, horseman.
Strife.
Fool! I told you to silence the traitor!
No matter. The young one remains unaware of the power she possesses. The Council will deliberate this turn, and they will send war to Earth. A mistake. The final seal will be broken, and I will revel in the chaos. You may go.